welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive, and I am going to be doing a little bit of off-roading. So, I'm on the Jungle Crawl map. My goal is simple. I'm going to try and drive from up here, the sort of top of the mountain, to somewhere over there. You can see it in the distance. Over here. It's sort of like a little village, barely a village, to be honest. We're going to go, for that adventure. Now, I'm not allowed to use this road here. That is the more direct route. We're going to go, essentially, we're going to go the long way around. And we are going to see what happens. Oh, dear. I have a kitten who is chasing the... Hold on. I've got to film this now. The kitten is chasing the Audacity bar. So, as you can see here, I've got distracted. This is the recording. You're seeing a behind-the-scenes thing. This is the voice audio. And this is Dagon, who likes to follow computer screens. And she is hunting the audio. She was typical before I got my phone out. She was properly pawing at the screen. Thankfully, she doesn't put her claws out when she does this, so I'm not too fussed. But, yeah. You're not going to do it now I've got the phone out, have you? I digress. I was supposed to be doing off-roading stuff. No, you're just going to look all cute. You're a troublemaker, Dagon. I know the second I stop recording as well, she's going to... No, she wants to hunt that audio part. You can't get it. I would have thought by now you'd figured it out. No. I mean, you can hunt that as well. That's not going to help. Dagon, what are you doing? What are you doing? But there we go. Right. Well, thankfully, she sat on a spare keyboard at the moment. That is the keyboard for the Xbox. What are you hunting now? Right. If you hear clonking in the background, it's her fault. I digress. We're going to go off-roading. I think it is time. So I've got I've forgotten the name of it, the Rock Bouncer, Rock Crawl thing. I've never really used this buggy much. I've not had much need to, really. So we're going to go and try it out. We got low-range gearbox, all the locking diffs. We do have nitro, although I don't really have a way to easily activate it. And we're probably not going to need nitro. We're mostly going downhill, so we don't really need the big power increase. It's going to be more about sort of control. I say that, though. I don't know how... I mean, I think there's a road somewhere over there. Like, for example, here we've got to go up first. I don't know how ridiculous some of the roads are maybe going to get for us to be exploring. Oh, that's gone wrong immediately. Don't slide off the side of this. Now, I'm going to try and do it with as fewer resets as possible. But it is quite likely that we might need to reset along the way. We might need to node grab and all of that sort of thing. But we will see how it goes. I mean, we got we've got lots of articulation on the suspension. This sort of terrain, you're going to need something. So this map, you're going to need something crazy specialised. I always like taking vehicles out of their comfort zone, but the terrain here is way too extreme for anything silly. You can't say, oh, let's go take a supercar through here, I mean, this is an incredibly, incredibly steep hill. No. Okay, well, it's an incredibly steep hill followed by... we're basically just going straight down again. I can see where the road goes off into the distance. I don't quite know how to do this bit. How on earth? Because I don't have a great turning circle with this. Now, I could unlock the diffs. I might... Oh, never mind. We're off. Right, can I just unlock the front? Because we don't really need traction here. I need as good a returning circle as possible. I'm by no means very good at off-road driving. I've said it many times before. You have witnessed, if you've ever seen me do off-road driving, I don't really know what I'm doing. Little movements are going to be key here. This is the slowest I've ever been in an incredibly powerful vehicle, but I really don't want... Because if it starts running forward, I don't think we're going to be able to catch it. We are on the limit of what... This is the most incredible, switchback to... But it's so steep, my camera doesn't quite know how to deal with it at the angle I want to be at. Oh, God, my brakes can barely... Again, remember, this is a super specialised vehicle, and my brakes can barely hold it down here. Right, okay. I'm kind of wedged. I want that. I want to be sort of wedged. I know the camera's making it look a little bit steeper, but this is still incredibly, incredibly demanding. Now, can I shuffle it back? That rock was, for safety, was quite good. It kind of grabbed the vehicle and stopped it from rolling away. It's easy, does it? Very, very carefully. Oh, brakes. Oh, panic, panic and grab reverse. Oh, we got away with it. Can I panic and grab reverse a little bit more? I mean, we might have to. Could I make this 3? Just realise. Oh, well, it's sliding, but it's sliding the way I want it to, so that's good. Right? Uh-oh. It's slightly less sliding the way I want it to now. I can't seem to steer it anymore. We seem to have run out of steering. So with the locking diffs, I feel like we could make it 3-wheel drive, because it's the front diffs are locking into, like, each side, front left and front right are locking independently. So, I think I'm doing. Oh no, we're off. We're off. I've not got the traction to stop this anymore. We're going into the corner. Wrong. No. Then the inevitable has happened. We have fallen over. Now, we're going to node grabber it. We're going to get out of the buggy and tip it over, right? Well, that's a thing. That's a thing that happens. We almost got down that incredibly awkward corner without having to cheat. Whoa, don't go too far forward. Can I... Oh, God. Climb the rock face that way. Whoa. Nope, I tried to get it into forward quick enough. Are we going to land in a place where this is somehow okay? Yes. There is a small issue. There's a small problem. I'm facing the wrong way. I guess we're now doing this in an unusual manner of I can't turn around here. There's no space to turn around. We're going to have to reverse down here until we can find a place to turn around. Oh, I don't think that's going to work, is it? I don't think rear wheel steer is the way to go when trying to do something like this, but we'll try it. This is because I can't do a 3-point turn here. The place is barely wide enough. The vehicle just also doesn't want to turn going this way. It's really... I feel like if we go down that hill, we're not getting it back. Okay, maybe we're going to have to find... Right, we're problem solving. Like, this is something that Beam does very well, is this kind of off-road driving. I know a lot of people focus on Beam is for the destruction, for the damage, and of course it is astonishingly good at that. But another thing that it does that no other game really does anywhere near as well is this sort of driving. It's a very different sort of challenge, one that I'm not normally very good at. As I said, I'm not normally the patient sort. We normally just boot it and hope. But, yeah, you can have a whole load of different challenges because it does all the suspension articulation so incredibly, incredibly well. I found a point at which I can do. I mean, it's a many-point turn, but we have got it. Well, maybe I should have unlocked... I keep forgetting I could unlock the front. Well, unlock the diffs at the front. Maybe that would have helped us get turned a bit while we were going in reverse. But I digress. We have got going, and then we're going way down a very steep part, sorry. But I say this is almost like a puzzle game in a weird... It's sort of a puzzle driving game in terms of you're trying to figure out how to do something. We had to boot it, otherwise we're going to slide off the cliff. My steering, my turning circle is absolutely garbage at the moment. But I do want 4-wheel drive. So we can have it basically rear-wheel drive if we unlock both the front diffs. Oy. Which is... I mean, not too much of a problem with traction here. I guess here... Ooh, okay, be careful with the throttle. Jeez, there's so much power available in this. You only need the throttle a little bit too much and you're just going very quickly forward. Climb. Right. That's a hell of a corner. I think we probably don't need... Again, we'll unlock them. That should give us a little bit better turning circle, I think. If I'm remembering how this works correctly. Over we go. That's fine. Okay, and then we can turn them back on. I should probably have bound a button for that to my controller, although there's only so many button bindings that I can do. Easy does it down here. Yeah, don't use too much throttle, or don't use any throttle. Don't let the thing run away from you as well. That is going to be the trick. Okay, now this bit here, this is easy. I say. I really shouldn't say, because it's going to be on an easy bit where I'm going to do something dumb. Don't know whether that tumble's actually done any damage to the vehicle. It feels like it might have done. It might have pulled something somewhere. But I can't... It's one of those. It might have pulled something out of line. It might have done a little bit of damage. But if it has, I'm not 100% sure. Because it would be quite minor. Ooh, I don't like trying to deal with rocks. Rocks are nasty. Don't know how I'm going to get up the other side. Can't really go over here with any sort of speed either. Whoa. Okay, easily does it, because that just wanted to launch itself into the scenery going over there. That's actually, that wasn't as bad of a rock as I thought it might be. That looks quite steep. Oh god, I've just seen the immense rock coming up that we're going to have to deal with. Uh-oh. Right. Power is now going to be needed. A little bit of power. Oh, sometimes it really does feel like it's not turning at some points, which I'm going to guess might be to do with everything locked at the front. But we are up the hill quite nicely. Okay, no, we're not climbing over the rocks. Well, we're going to kind of go around them. Please steer. Can we please get some steering? Would be generally quite helpful. Now, gently does it. It's the most delicate I've ever been in off-road adventures, I think. Oh, hook the front wheel over there. Give it a boot of power. Sort it out. And the whole thing's twisting, but it kept some wheels on the ground. That's what we like. We have navigated that obstacle. So yeah, there are still... So while it is mostly we're aiming to go downhill, there are still some climbs to be worried about. This bit's quite narrow. Though it could be worse. We've got a little bit more space to play with than we need. I mean, the more space, the better. Okay, now we have got to start dealing with the rocks. Well, the thing we don't really want to do is bounce. Oh, we haven't. Oh god, the oil pan's gone. Well, who left that on? We need a much stronger oil pan. Who didn't reinforce the oil pan? Doesn't actually have that good of a ground clearance. He says I've got it beached on a rock. Oh, can I climb this? Do we have the traction? Oh god, the front's come up. Nope. And we have fallen over. Right, I'm going to reset the vehicle here because the oil pan means the engine's going to give up the will to live. I feel like an oil pan shouldn't go on one of these. I feel like that should be very, very reinforced. Uh-oh. That bit there is horrible. How on earth are you supposed to do this section? Probably not from that angle of approach. Oh, no, the second the front wheels come up off the ground, you're in huge amounts of trouble. If we can get over this crest, that would be fine. Yeah, if we can just get up this first part. Nope, we're going this way. They've chucked it about. Perfect. Right, actually, you know what? All I want to do is I want to reset it. Oh, not facing that way, game. Actually, maybe this way could work. Maybe this way could work because I can then actually approach it maybe slightly straighter from on top of these rocks. Okay. And I don't... see, yeah, we can't really go up here slowly. Get that wheel down. Stop wiggling the wheel in the air. Nope, we're going to fall over. And over we go. Okay. I mean, what actually we said, on top of the rocks isn't the worst place to be for this. I also love that the engine gets starved of oil. Does this not have like a dry sump system? I feel like it must do. Oh, come on. The front wheels are very much wiggling in the air. Hey, we've done a flip off a mountain. Oh, God. Okay, I mean, I shouldn't probably have kept my foot down. It almost worked. This is a horrible hill. Yeah, because the front just wants to come up. Whee! And over we go. The engine's starved of oil. Right, we're going for... Nope, can't just boot it because it's just a wheelie at that point. Booting it is... The solution is not just... Whee! Brute force. We do a lot of backflips, though, which is kind of fun. I think I've broken something important in it. In the suspension at the rear. I think the whole rear suspension is gone. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't sat nice and level. So we're going to have to try and crawl up... This is a very difficult hill. So we've got to climb up here slowly. We've got to climb up here with enough power that we still go, but not so much that the front comes up. Whoa. Get the front down. Don't slide. There we go. Gently does it. Hey! Okay, we did some cool flips off a mountain. I feel like at any point the front wheels are going to come up. So as the front lifts, you just get off the throttle a little bit. Get the back thing back down, but make sure you don't lift off enough that you start sliding back. Bloody hell. Oh, that is one hell of a climb. The vehicle's good enough for it. So the lack of ground clearance might be a small issue for some of the rocks that we have to deal with. But I'm going to get, certainly for climbs like that, the lower the ground clearance, the lower the centre of mass, the better, because you're less likely to flip backwards. You want the weight very low down for that sort of a climb, because trying to get up a hill like that, we saw how much the front end was wanting to wobble, how much the front end was wanting to lift up. So, yeah, that was probably helpful that this doesn't have a crazy... Oh, this isn't like some of the other rock crawlers that you get around the place. I don't know where I'm going at the moment. I think this... Off to our left, there was like a little... There's like a little settlement over there, which I think this road... Does that go to there? I think this is the road I want to go down, right? Because I think the down bit is over here somewhere. Maybe. I think all the roads go. I mean, it's not a crazy map in terms... This is not the biggest map, which is fine, because what you're wanting from this is some, you know, extreme off-roading. This doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm going towards a dead end. Is this a dead end? Kind of feels like one of the SnowRunner towers. Or am I supposed to go down there? I think I'm supposed to go down there. Oh, we could go straight down that way. There. Okay, buggy, climb up here. Which way do we go? Either way is incredibly steep. That has a corner. This way doesn't have a corner immediately, so I feel like we're going this way. Although I feel like we're going down. We're going to get the watchtower. Going to just ping open the map for us, please. And then we will very, very gingerly set off down the hillside. This isn't quite as steep as we have tackled so far today. This is when it just loops itself around and we're actually going to the same point the other side went. Nope, don't know where the other side has gone. Already lost it completely. That's fine. In fact, yeah, this doesn't look quite as... It doesn't look quite as narrow yet, but I feel like that is probably deceptive. Is that a bus stop? I want to see the bus that can get up here. Yes, your bus has arrived. It has come to take you to wherever... Then you'd have to use this. There's no other way, and I think we're also at a dead end. Doesn't look like we can go that way. That's just a loop around, so we are going to have to go down the rocks. Okay, this is where we might come undone. I mean, I know this is a very, very accomplished vehicle, but I'm not sure. Is there even a path through here? Oh, God, I'm not sure this is where this is going to excel. I think it's too low to the ground for this sort of off-roading. I think we're going to end up losing the oil pan again, but we will try. We will I mean, it's better going down than up, I guess. Whoa! Okay, boot it and try and rescue that. We're still on the boot it and rescue it, and it worked. Feel like it did, but, you know. Where does that go? Oh, over there. That looks like it's going back up again. I don't think I want to go up. I do want to go down here, maybe. Does also look like we might be going into a portal that's going to take us somewhere a rock-crawling buggy probably shouldn't go. But, you know, you never know. You never know. Right, into the portal. Where are we going to be teleported to? Oh, that's not a portal. That's a... What the hell is in there? Okay, hold on. I can't drive into there. It's like a blob of water. We've found a magical, mystical kingdom. Is that supposed to be filled with water? Is it just supposed to be a waterfall, maybe? I don't want to drown my car. I don't know how deep that is. Okay, okay, so I think it is supposed to be a waterfall. Okay, buggy. Right, drive through. Oh. Ah, right, issue. I was more interested in trying to drive through there. Now I'm not sure I can get out. Because we've got to go down here that's quite steep, and then we've got to climb out the other side that is equally quite steep. And I'm not sure we're going to have the ground clearance to do this. Oh, I think that's the fear. The fear is we're just going to get stuck on that. So we're going to have to give it some welly to try and get over. I think we might be wedged. Oh, okay. Well, we lost a fire extinguisher. That's not going to come and bite us in the ass at all, is it? Right, what if we go up? Okay, new tactic. Whoa. Okay, well, that new tactic's not quite worked how I was wanting it to. Right, launch. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. There was a path there. Thank God for that. Right, we figured the way out. It was just boot it and launch the vehicle. I don't know if we're on the right path anymore. I have no idea if I was supposed to go through there. When we're still going down, we are... Oh, that's a long way down. That's a long way down. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Please stop, please stop, please stop. Please, please, please. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. I can't go on the brakes too much. If I lock it up completely, we lose steering. And if we aren't a bit careful, we do a front flip. So we've got to just tap the brakes, get the thing down here. Okay, we can pick up a little more speed now. Oh, there's a puddle to, I say, park in down there. Whoa, this is an incredibly steep descent. I did see a path off to our right that looked a bit nicer. I wonder if that was one of the alternate routes. Whoa, to go is... Come on, don't do this to me. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, there's a big... Oh, there's a tree. There's a tree in the way. We can deal with the tree. Oh, okay, we bumped into the tree. That's fine. We've dealt with it. All is good. All is fine. All is bumped around a little bit. Can I twist over that? What am I stuck on? Oh, don't quite know why we were stuck. But we have got over that. I don't know what way to go here. Straight on looks the way to go. I think my tyre got a little bit wedged on something. So the only downside of Beam is occasionally you get a little bit hitboxed with tyres. They can kind of get wedged in, like, kind of get a little bit caught on terrain at times. I mean, considering the terrain we've been driving over, that's the first time, that little section of rocks, first time the tyres have really got snagged on anything. I don't know. I mean, maybe your tyres get snagged on stuff. I don't know off-roading, like this kind of stuff. Know nothing about these vehicles really in real life, so maybe if you'd be running the tyres on quite low pressures, I would presume. So maybe the tyres do kind of get snagged and stuck on like the edge of rocks and whatnot and get a little bit caught up. Possibly. I feel like you just rip them apart with certainly the amount of power this thing has. But maybe it is a genuine problem. But I do know, you know, Beam's collisions, as amazing as it is, you do occasionally get slightly wonky collisions and the like. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. We can carefully nudge our way down. There's some more trees to climb over. That's not really going to be a problem for us. We have the power, we have the articulation on the suspension, the tyres are all good. I mean, there's a little bit of damage to the engine. There's a bit of over-rev damage while trying to get out of that cave, and a little bit of water damage when I didn't realise. I thought it was a flooded cave when it was just a little waterfall. Oh, we've got... It started raining? That can't be a thing on Beam, can it? Do we have... I mean, I don't think it'd be weather effects in terms of surface, but didn't know you could do that. Apparently it started raining for us while we are going, unless maybe it's just this part of the map they've added that as just like a just this corner has some sort of like rain texture. I don't know about game design. Don't know anything about Beam map making and all of that. It'd be cool if it was everywhere. The rain. Whoa, that's going quite fast down there. We caught the vehicle in time though. Right. I see some water. I feel like we might actually be at the bottom of the mountain now. That's good. I don't have any idea what way I'm supposed to go here. Water or what's over there? That looks like a dead end to me. What is over here? Oh no, it's not a dead end. There is a bridge. Okay, cool. Maybe this is going in the right direction. We found a bridge over a little river. Oh, okay. No, we found a campsite. Well, it is a dead end, but we have found a campsite. Quite a decent-sized campsite going on here as well. Right, I love of all the textures not to apparently be working. I don't know why the tent isn't working, but either that or it's a very orange tent. I mean, I guess that's possible. Well, the other one did say TE? I think it says TEX, doesn't it? Oh, I think I think it says no texture. I think that's what it's going for. Although it's quite funny. It almost looks like it just says tent on it. Yes, you are just telling me that there is a tent there. Right, on we go towards. Well, I mean we're at the bottom now, so I feel like so we can't go that way. We can go this way. And this should maybe take us towards... So when there's like another mountain we have to climb over to get to where we're trying to go. That would be the FailRacey way of doing things, wouldn't it? Is if we get all the way down here, find out there's a mountain we have to climb over. Please... Oh, okay, that water actually pushed us along. That's quite impressive. Wasn't prepared for that. Probably should have been. Look at this. We've got almost a wide open bit of road. It's the fastest we've gone. This is the only video I'll ever say where like 30 mile an hour feels really quick because we have spent so much time. Yeah, that water does... Well, I say the water does. Maybe it's just you're chucking a load of power into water and your vehicle's twisting, or maybe the front tires are sitting up on the water or something. Whoa, okay, maybe a bit less speed. We've gone. The ground is flat. There's lots of room, so we're going a bit silly now. No, if I do something really stupid, because I've suddenly put my foot down. I feel like we're getting close. That's why we've suddenly gone for let's show what this vehicle can do. It is a remarkably capable vehicle. Do I go this way? Oh, yep. There's the silly thing. It's a remarkably capable vehicle, I say, as I flip. And I'm completely turtled in such a way that I can't even do the old monster truck trick of flip it onto its, like spin it onto its wheels. Oh, it's quite difficult to grab. Come here. Right. And, whoop, and over. That'll do. Now, I did see there's a junction here. Don't know if I want to go that way. Can I actually get a look? Because I have no idea where we are. We're just lost in the forest. This hasn't helped. This has not helped at all. Well, that way looks like it's going up a hill. I'm guessing that way. Okay, it has helped. I feel like that's the wrong way. I could be completely. That could be the hill that we need to go over to get to our destination, possibly. But I'm feeling more confident about this way. Maybe. It's so the forest is so dense that I don't actually you can't see where you're aiming for whatsoever. I don't actually know if I'm on the right course, but we aren't going uphill. So, and I feel like we found the rivers, we found the there's a path over there as well. That might take us more back towards where we came down the mountain. I don't quite know how I don't know how it all loops together. I mean, there's probably other mountains to climb as well, not necessarily the one we started on. This way's not bad, I don't think. Okay, we've got some rocks to deal with. That's fine. We've dealt with plenty already. Climb over here. There we go. We can bounce the front end up slightly. All is good. Wait. I see the bridge. I think there was a bridge by the place we wanted to go. So that feels promising. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have tried going straight over that rock. We don't quite have the ground clearance for that. But yeah, there's definitely a bridge by where I wanted to head. So I think we've got there. Oh, okay, we can give it a little bit of the beans. I think something's broken in it from one of the rolls. We only really had to have one we had to node grabber it over back onto its wheels. We lost both the brake lights. But yeah, we only had we only had one reset. What did we hit? Oh, we hit the end of the bridge. And that's knackered a tyre. It's going to limp itself into the little villagey bit here. We can plough through the water. Fantastic. There we go. Let's fill the screen with water. And here we are. We have made it. We came down the mountain. We did it mostly in one piece. One particular nasty hill. But I did figure out how to get it over there. We have found, well, there's even a petrol station here. Fantastic. Yeah, it's really cool. This is a really cool map. It's a really cool off-roading challenge. This vehicle is good fun. Very, very capable, as you would expect, really. Yeah, I mean, I did the easy mode, so to speak. Going downhill is considerably easier than going uphill with this sort of stuff. However, that's still a good challenge. As I said, this sort of driving's always good fun on Beam, something quite different, and probably the best game for this kind of an off-roading challenge. SnowRunner does it quite well, also, just slightly different sort of vehicles, basically. But yeah, fantastic little map to go exploring, to go very extreme off-roading. If you have more patience and are better than me, you can try getting up the mountains as well. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.